2,233 years ago, in a night of chaos and turmoil, civil servants at the administrative office of the town of Liye were rushing to burn their daily local administrative records written on bamboo strips, which they have meticulously kept for 14 years, starting from 1 year before the establishment of the unified China in 221 BC. The volumes of bamboo records must have been so numerous to burn in the little time they had, which prompted the civil servants to dump the remaining 36,000 unburnt or half-burnt bamboo strips, together with some office refuse, into a 14-meter deep well. The bamboo strips sunk to the bottom of the well, enveloped by mud, and were accidentally preserved until the excavation of a construction project rediscovered the strips in 2002. We do not yet know what prompted the civil servants to take such drastic action to erase administrative records of a small border town. But the year 208 BC is a pivotal time in Chinese history. It is 2 years after the death of Qin Shi Huang, 1 year after the rise of the two famous rebel warriors, Liu Bang and Xiang Yu, and 1 year before Qin surrendered to Liu Bang, who would subsequently establish the Han Dynasty. Whatever the reason may be, the burning of the records is intricately linked to this tumultuous period leading up to the collapse of the Qin. These 36,000 strips, with a total of 200 over 1,000 recovered words, recorded some of the most mundane of Qin border town administrative humdrum. But the detailed insight into the administrative methods of Qin government that the strips illuminated on provides a historical and archaeological value perhaps even greater than the discovery of the Terracotta Army itself. The records include a myriad of administrative information, including military orders, census records, postal records, tax collection records, magistrate citations, and identity records of the citizens under its administrative purview. Of specific note is the report of a wanted man, a soldier named Liye Qin, who was 25 years old, 156 centimeters tall, full head of hair, reddish skin tone, no facial hair, deserted in September of 222 BC, wearing a hemp shirt, carrying a sword, 2 bows, and 60 kilograms of military rations. Another interesting discovery of the Liye strips was a children educational syllabus, including a multiplication table that is almost identical to the multiplication table that Chinese parents are still forcing their children to memorize today, affirming a mathematical practice ingrained in Chinese parenting for more than 2,000 years. Most importantly, the strips provided valuable data for historians to cross-check the accuracy of Sima Qian's records of the Grand Historian, revealing some recording mistakes and illuminating on the social and cultural details that would not have been apparent to one reading a history textbook. Before the discovery of the Liye Qin strips, primary records written during the 15 short years of Qin dynasty, surviving and available to historians, total less than 1,000 words, with the majority of records coming from secondary sources like Sima Qian's record of the Grand Historian, which was written a century after the events of Qin. The discovery of these 36,000 strips, adding 200,000 words to the primary records of the Qin, is a historical discovery rivaling the importance of the discovery of the Terracotta Army, providing a glimpse into Qin Shi Huang's narrative through the eyes of his officers and civil servants. Interestingly, parallel to the story of Liye Qin mentioned above, who deserted with 60 kilogram worth of rations, another deserter, Liu Bang, would lead a rebel army to defeat Qin a year after the burning of the bamboo strips to found the Han Dynasty, a 400 years golden age of the Chinese civilization.